Hello guys, it's Professor Rollins here, and welcome to this episode, if you will, of communicating effectively using Excel. We're going to look at how to change or convert a date into a string. Now, as we discussed, there are 6 types of data types. The first of which is a string, which is a fancy word for a text, like day of the week, month, name. Next is a float. A float is a mixed number, a fraction, or a decimal. As you see here, 1.25. An integer obviously is a whole number. Boolean is a true-false scenario, and date and time is pretty much self-explanatory. So what we want to look at in this video is how to change a string, or rather how to change a date into a string. So let's jump and look at the function. So suppose that we have the following date, December 14th, 2016. All right, and so we want to be able to change this date into a string. So the syntax in Excel is going to be equals text, click the value, which is going to be the cell, which is C10, as you see here, quotation marks, DDDD, close quotation marks, close parentheses. This is the function to change an actual date into a day of the week. We can also change this date into a month using a similar syntax, but instead of DDDD, we're going to use MMMM. And lastly, text. Instead of MMMM, we do YYYY to change it to a year. All right. So when is the convert the date to a string useful? So here we have an export from a restaurant, which shows in column A the date. We have in column B the total sales, the total sales tax, the count, which is the number of tables, the average order, the minimum order, and the maximum order. So what we can do here is take this raw data and let's make 3 columns. We want to insert a day of the week, a month, and a year. All right. So then we want to convert this date using our syntax. All right, and apply this down. Let's do the same thing to find the month. And lastly, we can do the year. Alright, now let's make a pivot table by doing Shift Control Space to highlight all of the cells with data in it. And then let's insert pivot table. Okay, now what we can do is let's bring day of the week to rows, and let's bring total net sales to values. Okay, let's change the actual values here to be currency. Okay. All right, and then let's highlight the days of the week and the sales totals, not including grand total. And then let's insert a recommended chart, and let's do a line graph. So now we can see over time here during the week, these are the sales from this restaurant. And we can see, just like most restaurants, there's a dip Monday through Thursday, and at Thursday we make a lot of money on the weekends. So the big takeaway here, we might recommend an advertising campaign to sort of boost and drive traffic during Monday through Wednesday. All right. Another thing we could do is we can swap out day of the week and input month. And as you can see here, during the second quarter, they have a big dip. We have to investigate why that is, but things sort of tail down towards the latter end of the year. All right, and we can also filter out different months and things here, but we'll get into that in another discussion. Well, that's it. How to change or convert a date into a string. Thanks.